Hi, hello, hi, and welcome to Gen Z Vibes. I'm Maryann and I'm joined by the amazing
Phiestar here.
That's right. This is where the music hits different, the movies are iconic, and the entertainment is always extra.
It is always from the viral trends to jaw-dropping premieres, is serving the scoop with style.
So hit the vibe check, turn up the volume, and let's dive in. So every day when you wake up, you have to make decisions. In everything that you do, I don't even think it's just about waking up, it's all the time. And making good decisions deserves like creativity. So the problem comes in where sometimes unakuwa hauna creativity. Unaenda to make a decision, unakuwa blank. Do not worry, because we are going to give you some fun little tips on how to stay creative all the time. So the first way to stay creative is switching up your scenery. Kama you're constantly in the same place all the time, hiyo haiwezi fanya ukue creative. So kama you always work from your bedroom, switch it up. Enda cafe, enda kwa nature, you know, unakuwa place different from what your brain is used to, and that is going to activate your brain juices na unakuwa creative. Yep.
Alafu the other one is like making Pinterest your best friend. Out of Pinterest, you're gonna get a lot of things. It is not like using Pinterest for the sake of maybe planning weddings or something of sort. Like you can make a board, like maybe a crazy beach or whatever for yourself. Like once you feel like you're down or something, you check onto it.
Yeah. And then remember that whatever you consume helps you to create something. So kama like you're like on the search of how to make a good reel or a good TikTok, unaenda watch TikToks, unakuwa inspired. Kama you're making a movie, unaenda watch short films on YouTube, and then boom bam unakuwa nini? Unakuwa inspired and you create whatever it is you want to create. Yeah.
And then you romanticize the boring. Kuna activities zenye zikuwa boring, but once you put that main character energy, then definitely hazitakuwa boring. Like for instance, kama you're washing your dishes, imagine you're just in a sad music video, maybe you're walking towards the shop. Like use that the road as your runway.
Yeah. And another way is keeping a brain dump note. Most of the times when you get like random ideas, unakuanga like kwa matatu, ama okay, I don't know kama watu wanapatanga ideas kwa bafu, but like ukiwa umelala or something, always have a little place enye unaandika hizo ideas na una act on them ukiwa like baadaye. Hivyo unakuwa na many ideas in a flow kila time, si ndio? Yeah.
And then you can set vibe with music. Unajua music ni dawa ya kila kitu. Kuna time you feel like you're low, so zingine you wanna feel like uko hyper. Like for instance, you can use trap. Hizo music was in a set mood. Let them like be options zako za mood settings. Yeah.
And then the other thing to boost your creativity is collaborate with a friend, because your friends are like creative gold mines. Wako na crazy ideas na uko hapo hawa include kwa the things you're doing. So ukiwa include, unaanza unapata more ideas, you bounce ideas off each other, inakuwa fun. Plus, I mean like kama ni your friend, you're obviously having fun hanging out with them. So like unakuwa na more creative juices going around.
Like also you can try something cringy. Like you really don't need to be perfect. Hizo vitu kama hizo kidogo kidogo, do something that is like it is not that serious. Imagine you can come up maybe with maybe a trailer, for instance, your imaginary boyfriend. Out of that, like you'll get to be who add other things. That is one way or the other way of boosting your creativity.
Yeah. And another awesome way is taking a tech break. Kama you're constantly on your phone, unaweza pata your brain is a bit sleepy because imezoea tu kuona content from other people, which is not okay. So unafaa unachukua ka break, unaenda nje kwa nature. Once again, mambo ya nature. We should be out here touching the leaves not the grass. Ndio unaanza ukiwa uko nje, ukiwa hadi una take a walk or something, ideas zina come to you. Unaanza kwa like, hii miti inakaa kama TikTok. You know? Unaenda una make TikTok with that creativity.
Yeah, true. And then you can like don't judge your messy drafts. Kila mtu anakuanga na drafts. Kuna mahali kila mtu ameanzia. You see those things, they look like trash, but definitely you'll see there's progress day in, day out.
Yep. And those are some of the fun little things that you can do to boost your creativity. Kama your creativity is on vacation, unakuja tunasema to do all these few steps and then boom, unaanza kwa creative all again.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
And then we all want to be unique. Kila mtu anataka tu kukua, unajua ukiwa unique always utakuwa outstanding.
Walai.
And there are some habits ukizi adopt, definitely utakuwa very unique. Like number one, you can do the consistent self-reflection. Like always be asking yourself that is, what I did, was it right? What are the improvements? Okay, if I didn't do it like perfectly today,
how can I
improve? Yeah.
Oh, that's so nice. Another way to be a unique person is be an intentional listener.
Yeah.
Kama for example, mkapo na beshti yako anaanza kukuambia siku hizi maisha ni ngumu. What you're supposed to do, unaeka simu chini unasikiza. Si anytime mtu anakuambia kitu like same. Ama you're out here jumping in with the sijui the advice. No. The whole point is having deep conversations with people that you care about, you know. Not having at your friends wanaongea and then you're having them as a background noise. Nah, we're not gonna have that here.
Another thing is about like creative problem solving. You know, there are the norms that have already been set. This is supposed to be done like this, once this happens like that. You have to like break that norm. Try to come up with something unique or a unique way how you can solve your problems. Because definitely this is a world where innovation or take, like you can come up with your own
ideas.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And another thing you could do is be a proactive learner. Kama kwanza, for example, kama uko kwa a work setting and then like wanapeana instructions, uko hapo ushakwa 3 steps ahead. You need to always be 2 steps ahead of everything. And the only way for you to be steps ahead ni kuenda unafanya research. Kama kitu imesemwa leo ama like maybe una hang out with your friend anasema kitu, unaenda una research. The next day mnakuja mnaanza ku discuss. Ako like, oh my god, kumbe you care. Yeah.
And then there's the gratitude practice. Most of us hatukumbukangi like to be thankful even for the little things. You see, once you start adapting such like giving out gratitude, even hata kama kitu ni kidogo, itakufanya ukwe very unique. Imagine even sharing water with your friend. That one is, you know, if I say just thank you, it's great.
Sana.
Yeah, you'll be unique.
And then here you always make empathy-driven decisions. Kama like moko in a setup zenye vitu ziko heated nini, and then we uko hapo to like, no, let's do this before hadi kufikiria about the others. That's not going to be cute. You need to always put the needs of others first. Mtu akiona by the way una include kwa things wako like, guy, by the way neza trust who you cause ana care about me. Oh my god. That's what's up.
And then you really have to create opportunities. Don't wait for them. Opportunities is like kupata place uko. You don't like really need to be appointed a certain role. If you wanna be unique, try it out. Kuja hata na projects zingine. Because once you start something, then boom, inaweza grow. You'll be recognized.
Na sasa shauri yako kama haujashika hizo points, because that is how you're going to add a bit of flavor to your personality. Kama the flavors za chakula kwa
food.
Number 2 is they apply in your life. So now on to something even more fun. We have some songs that we have been listening to and we think that you should be vibing to. Na ndio hizi. And those are the songs that we have been vibing to. Isn't it songs that feed your soul and they still entertain you? What's up? The first song was Church by Sam Henshaw, and I feel like that is instant serotonin. Unatika tu, you don't even know what's going on, and you're already vibing. Like it's gospel meets like groove. Like if praising God was like a swag, it would be this song. I'd have to say, Juni, and it's an amazing track na ina Bamba VXS.
Deadly. The other song was Everything by Timida Kolo. Ubisikia hiyo sauti? Wow. It was so smooth, kama butter, you know. And then it's giving God first love, you know.
And then the other song ilikuwa obviously Mungu Pekee by Nyashinski. I don't know where tulieka na kila mtu ashashika word for word. But I feel like it's so nice. Ilikuwa a great reminder of just good vibes. Kila mtu aende. It's such a powerful and a healing song. Such a good vibe by Nyashinski.
And then The God for Me by Maryann. Hiyo song pia ni blessing sana. Jesus said, he's there for you. regardless of what people say or even think about you. But God is always there.
God ndio ako.
Yeah, very important.
The other one was Greater by Masimi. Your song, I feel like it's more of encouragement. It's a song and you will skiza on days when you're feeling low. Ama like una feel like the world is against you. This song is for you. Your day unaskiza tu and then boom unapata immediate energy.
And then kuna there say yes. If Jesus himself can say yes, who are you not to say yes?
Who?
New music near Beyonce. Yeah, FT Michelle and Kelly. Why should I leave them behind?
Yeah. So go and add those songs in your rotation. Unaona hata venye utakuwa na better mood almost immediately. Because sister like unataka kwenda kusikiza nyimbo gani zingine kama hizo sisi zenye tumerecommend. On that topic, we have some very awesome podcasts that we think feel like therapy. And like, so, okay, we're not saying that you should substitute this for therapy, no, but you can always listen to his, And the first one has to be the Love Fix by Bitches Kamau. I think it's so nice. Kwa hiyo podcast wanaongelea mambo ya self-worth, mambo ya boundaries, mambo ya breaking patterns. Like, kwanza kama you're from like a toxic, like you grew up in a toxic environment or like a codependent environment. Hii ni mzuri sana because that's what she talks about on the podcast.
So the other one is We Can Do Hard Things by Glenron. Like it's honest conversation about your feelings, emotions, relationship, just showing out the real you. Eco raw and very comforting.
And the next one is Therapy Chat by Lauren Regan. Inafanya una feel seen because she talks about trauma, she talks about healing, just many things that I feel like we are all going through. Like it's literally like being in a therapy session but in your ear. Yeah, it's so nice.
Yes, dream. And then there's On Purpose by Jay Shetty. Yeah, this one now it's talk like eco in-depth but something that is digestible, insight on the purpose, like mindsets, emotional intelligence, like it is something deep but
na kama unajua Jay Shetty, you know he'll always deliver. Plus akonele kitabu fulani aliandika, you know. So like, you know, we can trust him because ameandika kitabu. The other one is The Mindset Mentor by Rob Dial. Hizi ni quick episodes. I think zinakwanga 18 to 19 minutes each. So unaweza sikiza every day.
Hata morning.
Hata ukiwa kwa matatu. So zina reduce the negative thinking patterns zenye mtu ako nazo and they help you control your life. Na uzuri juu ni tudogo unaweza sikiza mara kadhaa.
Na twingi. And then the other one is The Inner Child podcast. Hiyo ni ya Gloria Hang. This one, kila mtu ama in one way or another akona ile childhood trauma. You really need to heal from it and you redirect your life once more. This one ndo inaweza kuguide. And the last one ni here ya Where Should We Begin ya Esther Perel. Hii ilinibamba because Tell Me Why Fiesta wana record real life couples wakiwa in therapy. That is like crazy. Like watu wako hapo wanasimama shida zao and things like that. Wewe unasikiza tuko like, oh, that is not healthy. But sasa through hii podcast you learn about trust, you learn about relationships, you learn about communication. Na iko raw and very unfiltered journey, like literally like therapy session nyingine. Yep. So hizo ndio ni the podcast that you should be listening to ndio uweze kuwa like therapized. So on that point of being therapized, let's move on to something that is trending kama sijui nini. Let's talk about 75 medium. And I know you're looking at me and you're thinking, what is 75 medium? So it's one of those intense self-care kind of like self-discipline challenges. Kama 75 hard, 75 hard, soft. So it's about consistency without burnout. For it's like brings minimal effort, but maximum vibes. So it's more of like a realistic, balanced 75-day self-growth challenge. It's about doing things that make you feel good and not feeling
drained.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some of these things include, like, you can move your body like 30 minutes every day. By that, you can dance, you can walk, yoga, you're just vibing.
And that is amazing. And something else you can do is read 5 pages. Actually, you can actually do a lot of things. Come and drink water and avoid junk food, create something daily. Na pia unaweza track your mood, and you can also be offline. So make sure you practice your 75 medium. Anyway, so you can change it to anything that you want. Yeah, and there are many reasons why people actually love E75 medium. Fiesta, what is one of them?
It's very realistic. Yeah, like less pressure, in a pressure mob, and there is more progress. Another thing is like it's aesthetic. The other thing is mentally healthy. Like you're growing out, not grinding.
Yeah, and I love E75 medium because honestly, it feels like a matcha latte energy. Like it's very chill, nourishing, and like it's very good for your soul. So okay, try 75 medium. Make sure you tag us hashtag Gen Z Vibes so that we can see you doing your 75 hard. And you are listening to Gen Z Vibes. And babes, we are gonna take a breather. So go grab your iced coffee, stretch a little, or text your new boo, or don't.